Yo, 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 welcome back. Let's make sure we are good. Let's go, baby. All right, so we're back on that White Sox nonsense, to say the least. Trying to get us somewhere down the line here. It's not working too much for us, so kind of just see what we've got. That. All right, so we did make some trades. Kind of went with a few things here, so what did I do? I think I just fat fingered here. There we go. So Cody Clemens brought Tristan Gray up. Theo brought him over. Alex Call brought him over. Brought in Bruce Matthews. Going a little bit younger here, see what we can do. Actually, let's go over. See what transitions completed. Just the Sox, not worried about that. So there's our trades for the year so far. We're just kind of working through everything, see what we can do. Trying to get rid of some dead weight. That's been some of the biggest play for us, to say the least. Injuries aren't looking too bad. And then, of course, we've kind of rotated our roster a little bit to see what we can do. But we're going to continue with what we are on. We're going to still get Ricky Brown scouted here in these last few weeks. I think we may scout prospects. Just 2 players. All right, coming in up 2-zip, trying to get a shutdown inning. See what we can do.
John Shelby alongside Chris Singleton. We'd like to welcome those just tuning in on the show for a live look-in. You're right on time. Jonathan Cannon. Shutout going here in the 8th, but he finds himself. Oh, now this one gets way at the plate. And 2 in scoring position now, thanks to that wild pitch. With the go-ahead run at the plate, near the bottom half of the 8th inning. And he takes one right on the black. And that's strike 1.
His fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Yeah, that's off the outside edge. And the count is even, 2-2. Stays alive. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Ripped to the right center. Should be extra bases. One runs in. Now a second crosses the plate. Tie game here in the 8th. In with a double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet. knowing that you can come through
That's
with a
rough.
good swing.
I think it's pulled on
Shelby
that,
Miller
too.
comes on now.
It's always nice to grab
Well,
the
we come
opener
out
of
with
the
the dub,
series. You come
though.
into a new ballpark,
RBI
and just
single.
sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight.
sack fly.
The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
And your final 4-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi saying so long.
Just activate him. I don't really want to move him around, though. Couple small dubs there. All right, so top 8. We got a score tied, runners on situation. We're still low on the run total, man, which is crazy to me, but we are letting up runs like this. Nothing.
Austin Slater stands in. 0 for 3 in this one.
Texas wearing their City Connects.
Late on that fastball.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
That's way high. 1-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Into center. Carter
dropping
on
those?
his way over. Flashes the leather on the running flat. 2 down.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
See if
And now here's big
Robert
center
can do
fielder
this
Luis
for us.
Robert.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just one shy of that milestone.
9 hitting and everything.
And that one fouled off. Robert needs just one more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues. Now 1-1.
Yeah, and making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the majors, less than 5% have ever hit 100 dingers.
And fouled off.
Ball.
With the go-ahead run standing at second, and we're in the top of the 8th. And a foul ball that stays alive. Next pitch is outside.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter.
Cody, come on.
Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Cody Clemens in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
I'm early on it, I bet. I've been
Was in
early.
a tough spot,
on
had to make a great pitch,
everything.
did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Yep, early. My bat was already in front of me. Can't win for losing there, man. Still tied ball game. Top 10.
And now here is
Runners on first
Theo
and second.
Gillen.
Same situation.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
That clips the zone. It's 0-1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's when as if you swing at it, hit a broken back.
Now this is through for a base hit. And they stop him at third, so bases loaded with one away. So they hold the runner at third, wanting to play it safe. Think that comes back to bite him?
Boy, it's hard to say. That runner on second to start
You
extras
rarely
is
get that
critical.
through,
You
but
want to make
there's
sure
no
you
power.
don't waste him. If they don't score this inning, there'll be some second
power to
guessing
get
for
us to
sure.
the outfield.
Manager
and
out of
not
the dugout,
not-
and he's going to make a change.
not enough
Chris
to, like,
Martin
roll
won't go any
slower
further,
so we
and
can
he
round
leaves with the
third.
bases loaded, so he'll look for some help from his teammate coming in behind him. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Bobby Milner.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
Right-handed bats has been kicking. Lefty's been kicking his ass though.
Now the number 2 hitter, Austin Slater. Golden opportunity right here. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. 1 run's in. The second
we go.
run scores.
Good job,
and it's a
Slater.
2-run lead in extra innings.
Well, he was a little
pretty
off
sure he's a
balance. He got
call-up
the front
too
foot
for us.
down, but was so great at keeping the hands back and allowed
Trying
him
to
still to
rebalance
get
for
good
it all,
wood
so.
to this baseball.
I mean,
Big one there
I don't
as he
expect
drives in a
myself coming
couple
back
runs.
38.
2 on, 1 out. And now it's Luis Robert. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. Up the middle, and he knocks it down.
Safe.
To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Got a pretty
My
ugly over
contact.
going into this game up until that at bat, so a little sigh of relief there. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Cody Clemens steps to the plate for the White Sox.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Garcia puts it away. Runners tagging from
Trying to
second and
change
third.
that.
To third, not in time to
Sorry,
get him. He's
RBI.
safe as the run scores on the sac fly.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Edgar Caro steps to the plate for the White Sox. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Bullpen action for the Rangers. Sean Armstrong up and loosening in the pen. Sports warming up as well.
I feel like I turned on the warm-up. I guess I did not.
That one outside. And the count is 2-0.
Bring
Could be some
Canada.
action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on.
Should be able to
Probably a
sim
challenge
through.
pitch coming.
In the intake of the close.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right
Go,
field.
another one.
In comes the run from third.
Getting
to
the bat
Adam.
working now.
It's an RBI single, and they're up by 4. First and second, 2 outs. Here's Corey Lee, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Carter sizes this one up and makes the grab. And that is that. So it's 4 runs for him, 4 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. It's the White Sox 5 and the Rangers 1.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Sciambi. Talk to you soon.
Brewers are offering. Alexander for Schuster. Pretty sure Schuster is 26. What's Alexander? It's 30. Nah, fam. Alright, let's look and see how scouting's doing. All right, game time. Top 8, 2 outs. Let's get some music going too in the back.
Now it's the second baseman, Cody Clemens.
See what Cody can do 2-1.
Fall off foul. Go ahead run at second. And we're at the top of the 8th. Swinging a foul out of play.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back at Globe Life Field, on to the bottom of the 10th. Here's Leody Taveras.
Through here,
and a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy.
And that's outside.
Ball 1.
In today's game, outs are valuable, so guys aren't just willing to give themselves up to advance a runner. They're trying to drive him in as well in the process. So I don't expect him to shorten up and just try to hit behind the runner here.
Right side. Call under it. Brings it in. And there's one down.
There we go. Alex Call in right field for it.
Nick Ahmed here to hit.
Love us to be.
You got the number 9 hole hitter right here, looking to do whatever he can to get on base, turn this lineup over so the best hitters in this lineup have a chance to tie up the ball game or maybe even walk it off.
That was what
that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. When you get into some hot water, a jam, cut spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
There we go, baby.
Struck him out. And they're down to their last out.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
So they're down to their final out. Now it's Marcus Semien. Trying to deliver as the hero. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Go back. Outside. Stay inside.
So the tying run at second. Swings and misses. And that's strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just going to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
The Rangers down to their final strike.
Kong,
fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Try to go inside a little bit here with the fastball. There it is.
And a miss. And
Let's go,
that's the
King.
ball game.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
And your final score here.
He gets the win on that as well. Love that one. Robert hit his 100th home run of his career. Now I don't got to listen to that bullshit for the rest of the season. All right, entering up by 4 to make it 3. Player highlight. Nah, we're gonna skip that. Benintendi. We're gonna put him on 16. What's that mean? Me right field. I think we bring Jinx up. Bad 224. The Loach 230. DJ. May bring DJ up to test him here. Bring him up. Oh, we got a couple young kids. Fuck. Go lefty. Slater's playing on that side. We'll leave DJ there in case we need to move him around some. Our rotation. Wilson is crushing it for us. Bro. Alright. Elder. Better. Sit him down. Bring Noah. A 9 ERA. Davis, bro, you're about to get cut. Smith. Not worry about hit streaks, bro. Bases juiced. Gotta keep them out.
Two outs, bases full. And here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Attorney as well.
Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Love to hear it for Vladdy.
That one misses. Now 2-0. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Kicks and fires.
That was the ball.
Can get really thin up there at the plate. Gotta find a way to breathe.
Brother.
Everything down.
Swing and a ball popped up. Dalton sizing this one up. Brings it in. That is the inning. So the Blue Jays strand 3, and we're still knotted at 0.
Now we got a chance. All right.
So up next for Chicago, Cameron Meisner. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
And that is out of play. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Varsho should have this one. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. Thought about third there, but throws on the brakes. 2 away now. Now it's going to be Alex Call. Out front and foul to the left side. With the go-ahead run standing at second, and we're at the top of the 8th. Yeah, that's fouled off. Pitch misses. And the count 1-2. Action in the pen down there. Jeff Hoffman, the closer, is getting loose. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back in the game. Shelby Miller.
And now the DH, Leo Jimenez. 1 for 3. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
Gets the call. That's strike 1.
A little frustrated with the strike zone.
Just missed. Two on, 1 out. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Vladdy coming around third. Oh, he botches it. He will score and they take the lead.
And the bobble. Like, come on.
Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Clement stands in now and watches strike 1. And it's even up.
It's getting squeezed a little bit
right.
late. Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners if they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Barker at third. Jimenez over at second with one down.
He's chasing.
Next offering is down low. 2-2. And that just misses.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Fouled off again.
Mark.
And it remains 3-2. About to see the 11th pitch of the at-bat.
Mark as well, bro. Like, come on.
Field, that's well struck. And that one off the wall. Well comes in from second, and they take a 3-run lead.
But when you see that many pitches in an at-bat, your chances of succeeding go up. And right there, we see the result.
Like, is he that? My energy's up, so, like,
Swing and a ground ball out to short, and it's through for a hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in. One down. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. And that drops in for a strike.
down.
And the slider just misses. On the ground left side. 6-4. 3 double play.
Got us out of that one.
The inning is over. 4 runs in the inning, and they've jumped in front. Through 8 full, it's the Blue Jays 4 and the White Sox nothing.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series. And it's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark. You're sleeping in your own bed. You're eating your clubhouse manager's food. Everything's right in your world. And they played like it today.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. For Chris Singleton and our...
there. "30 games back still." See what the Stros are offering. What's Owen White? 25. Fuck no. Let's get some scouting done. There's no way that kid's 4. Dog's getting yelled at. He's still closing him out at 61. Trying to get us out of the jam, boys. Happy to see Florida won. The Kentucky game just finalized. Kentucky won.
So bases all loaded up. And now it's Dalton Varsho. 1 for 2.
Look, this has been a good one. A really good game to this point, and huge opportunity with the bases loaded.
2 down.
Up the middle.
Why am I
Base
not?
hit. 1 run is in. A second scores as well.
I love that
and
my
this
guy
game is
will not
tied
go
in the
right.
7th.
Such great
comes
concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
It's not even the fact
2 outs.
that, I mean, we're back. I'll go
Right side.
all day.
They take the force out.
All day
and
we're
we
back.
stay tied as
However,
the inning ends.
You
But they
have
scored
to, like,
twice
even the
and
playing
even
field
it up
by
with
not fucking
8th
my
inning
guy.
coming up. And
Well,
we are
Matt.
tied 4-4. Here's
Bottom nine,
Andres
2
Jimenez.
outs.
He's already homered in this game.
We can put this the extras.
In the air, out towards left center. Makes the grab.
There it is.
And that is the inning. Blue Jays held in check. This game's all tied at 4.
No food. We don't eat in Toronto. There's literally no food. Why am I having that?
Here
come in and
comes
save the
Anthony
day here?
Santander.
They had
in
an
a big
RBI.
spot.
We had an RBI. Or no, we had 2 RBIs. Okay. Santander.
Late swing,
I'm
foul
gonna try
to the
stay
left.
outside with the sinker.
2 on, 1 out. There's the
No,
strike
outside,
in the
but-
knees.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make
Go
a
high
pitch
heat.
that's going to produce a strikeout
Come on,
or
let
a
me
ground
go
ball
high
double
heat.
play.
Upstairs.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended, which you have to be careful of.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Runner around third. The relay. He scores to tie it up. 6-6. 1 out. Runner at second. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field.
My guy.
Pulls it down and there's 2 gone.
I didn't
Here's
see
George
mock
Springer.
for us there.
Oh, how he'd love to walk it off
We
right
got
there.
10 and 40.
And that one fouled off. Winning run stands at second. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. They put 2 on the board with a couple of hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to inning number 11 we go. And we're all even at 6 apiece.
Chance there, boys.
Andrew Vaughn now.
1 down, 2 on. Bono.
Out
That's
to
through.
short. Bichette. Throw to first in
Moving
time.
over. Good Clemens getting recognition. 5 RBIs.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Cody Clemens.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a
comes up,
left-handed
let's go, baby.
pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Swings and misses. 1.
They really need to hang in
PBRs
there
are
with that front
garage
side
base.
against this left-handed breaking ball.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. With the go-ahead run at third, we are in the 11th. cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Yep, RBI. Thank you, honey. Wonder how all they are doing, actually. We're 27.5 back, 30 games under. Barons are 2 games back. Hilda, go. The Knights are 5 games back. All right. Actually, we need to reset our lineup. Bryce played third, now he can play short. Bring Robert out. Call out for the rookie. He's got more speed. Put that back. Nope, actually we're not. We'll ease Corey back in. Keep the rookies low there. Gotta figure something out. Kyle, trash. Bring in Perez. just under a month from sorry, what should we call it? All-Star break. So taking those L's where that's not what we want at all. Down by 2, bottom of the 9, 2-1. Let's PBR it up. These dogs.
And up next for Chicago, Edgar Quero, 1 for 3. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Ramos. 1 away. He's 2 outs away. Glad we'll hit next.
5 for 15 on the year.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Runners on the move. Swing and a miss. Throw to third, and he's out.
Realize we're throwing trash on the 1 count. Slider outside.
Walker is just 1 strike away. Got him.
Way
And that's the ball
more.
game.
It's always nice to grab the opener of the series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't.
Smith got beat up today too. At that 4-5 mark. Bottom of the 9th again. Down by 1.
Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Here's the second baseman, Bryce Matthews. 1 for 3.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
New Mexico.
And fouled off.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of
Looks
the
like
best
Marquette
spot
got
times in the
started
game.
tonight.
He
Or
needs
that's
to
the
pick his
first,
spot very wisely.
part of that game.
Fought off foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Here's the pitch. Run around the goal. Swing and a miss. Throw safe. And the tying run is now in scoring position. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
And here is Edgar Quero. First pitch misses.
Ball 1, no strike.
Inside move to second. Dives back out. And the
I'm
game is
clicking.
over.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding
Throws,
job
the
of
shortstop's
pitchers,
not
really
even
attacking
off
hitters,
the-
trusting what the catcher was putting
break, and
down,
I'm there.
and trusting the players standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the
That's annoying. God, that's annoying. It's so damn annoying. We just can't do anything. That's the other part too. That's like crazy. Bro, y'all can take some of these recommendations way off. We got 1 week. Change prospects. Five, 10, 170. We'll go after that. I feel like they've got to give us a little bit more insight on a few. Look, that kid's gonna be fast, but that's about it. From DR too, so there's no way he's what they say is because they don't know the birthday, right? Well, I love every year when a Dominican Republican guy comes out and they're like, "Oh, he's 20," and then it's like, "Oh no, he's 16." Go after that. See how that one sits. Bases juiced. Two outs too, so we got a pretty good chance to get out of it.
Go ahead run on base. And up next for San Francisco, Lamont Wade Jr. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Meisner under it. And that's the third out. No runs on 2 hits, no errors.
Trying to get out of another
And
jam.
now it's Wilmer
out.
Flores. 1 for 3.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Bird.
Upstairs. 1-0. Tap foul at the plate. And that's in the dirt.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against.
Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the ball. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound. No question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Bailey in the box, lays off for ball 1. Swing and a foul out of play. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. He's under it. Brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. Giants leave a couple. Score holds at 4-3.
He thought he was going to be able to do more with that pitch. A run-scoring opportunity, but a weak pop-up.
Love it.
He'll be frustrated as he heads back to the dugout.
Bro, we're in a jam.
So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate.
Down.
Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Go-ahead run at second, and we're at the top of the 8th. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Into the corner, but foul. And he dodges that fastball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Wait, at second. Ramos at first. 2 out of the inning. And that one is inside.
Count full.
Squirts away a little bit. Runners hold tight, but it's a full count now. Kick the 3-2. So Yaz is struck out.
There we go.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back number 1
Now
down.
the number 2 hitter,
Runners on
Brett
first and third.
Wisely.
High ball.
Here's the pitch. It's a double steal. Squeeze attempt misses. Garcia throws over. Back standing. He's in there safely.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
With the go-ahead run at third here in extra innings. Dives and he can't hang on. In to score from third. And it's an RBI single.
Are we
and they
shitting
lead
me,
it in the
Blue?
10th. Save. Well, they didn't waste any time as they knocked home the runner from second to get on the board.
Huge for team confidence and how you approach the situation. Still have a guy on base, and now they'll try to add on.
So here's Wynn.
He ain't on there. I mean, he is, but it's not.
8 down.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Pitch misses there, and 1-1.
1-1.
Swings through that.
Good pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch. It's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. 2 on, 1 out. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Dives, but it kicks off his glove.
One out of that.
The throw is still
Good
in
stop
time,
over.
but a run does score on the play. Here's Elliot Ramos.
Down by
0
2
for
here.
3 in
Yeah,
this
we gotta
one.
figure something out.
That one fouled hard the other way. On the ground, right side.
There it is.
Gray.
It's out of the
In
inning.
plenty of time to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out. Runners at the corners here.
2
One
on,
away.
1 out.
At the plate, DJ Glass.
Bottom of the 10.
And that is out of
Arizona
play.
takes on Akron.
With the
Back
winning
facing
run at the
30.
plate here in extra innings. Swing and a ball drilled
There's
to
no
the
way
air
that's a
towards
good
right center
swing.
field.
And I'm
Squeezes it. Runner tagging from third. The tag, and that's the ball game. And this one.
Roach had a great month. Start of the month we need to move some bodies around here. We're just gonna designate you for assignment. Bye-bye. I think that puts us over right now too, that's the issue. down. Damn. I feel like DJ can hold it out there with the rest of the field that we've got going on. Fletcher's hurt right now. I'm gonna keep Montgomery up. See how that one works out there. I think AAA is too heavy. Gotta rework everything here. Guessing the girls are here. May have to cut the stream. About to go beat a dog's ass. DJ's looking hitting better. Alright. Let's see how that one works out. 11 days. See what the Phillies are offering. Jose's 27 for Teal. I think we could work something else out here. Alright, so Jose for Teal. What's up, baby?
Say hi.
Hi. What you doing?
You can't get down.
Hmm?
Say hi.
Did you have a car ride? You sleepy girl?
Scratched herself with her
Yep.
There's all kinds of nice stuff we're gonna get into the next 3 days. Look, this is Bob. His jaw came off. Rawr. You go upstairs, please.
Dallas down. I don't know, man. Like, get rid of Till here. I feel like I'm gonna need. Like, it does give me a good pitcher. See if I get Painter. Bro. See, I would love a draft pick here. I feel like my outfield's actually pretty decent. If I can bring Aiden over as well, he plays first and third. So I get Drury back. I do need to catcher back though, because I like Edgar more than I like Till. Batting is just like a lot better, to say the least. Can I even bring Stubbs over? Nope. Can't get shit out of that, bro. They're good right here, which I don't like it. if I look to give them somebody other than Martin. I've got to sneak somebody out of this. Before it, we need that. See how my trading blocks look now. That gets us a top starter too. Looks like that's truthful there. We'll go Rojas because I feel like Bobby's a better player on my side, not so much anything else. Got 41 on my 40. Make sure our top guys are at it. Got one more to add, right? It's 35, 38, 39. Gotta be a rotation. That's jacking me up. All right, top 7, 2 outs, tie ball game. Runners on first and second.
Good evening to those
Brian
joining
matchup
us
for
for
you.
this live look-in on the show. I'm John Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton. You're just in time. Cody Clemens, hitless so far in this one, so his 10-game hit streak is on the line. That's down and in.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now, this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there.
Fastball in for a strike, and a count 1-1. Movement in the bullpen. Tanner Scott looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Phillips also throwing.
That's the ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
With the go-ahead run standing at second here in the top half of inning number 7. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And that's the third out. 2 left on.
It's a long fly,
So
bro.
digging in, Cody Clemens. And this is very likely the last chance he gets to keep his hitting streak alive. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Glasnow, 31 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2011. Way upstairs.
Is that normal?
2-0.
Does anybody know?
Dahlbeck. The
Was
runner
Tyler
at
coming out
first
with a pen
2
this
gone.
year?
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Glasnow ready to use. Hard grounder into the
Hitting
outfield
streak
for
is
a
alive,
knock.
boys.
They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
All right, let's get this dub.
Batter now will be Will Smith. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Coming home. Here's the throw, but it's offline. He will score.
Such great
no
concentration.
There's
Everybody
no
on
rush.
their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Hernandez in the box now. Takes strike 1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
This is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Big spot. Tying and winning runs aboard with 1 down. Teoscar goes down on
No,
strike.
one more.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there, he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
Yoshida in the box now. Takes strike 1. Fastball for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out.
Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. The Dodgers Down to their final strike. And ball one.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
A one-run lead. There, the home team trying to pull it out. Swung on, belted. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul.
We are not having any fun.
Up the middle, Clemens. And that is the ball game.
Well, you break this 8-game losing streak, so it's been a couple of series since you've gotten a win, but you really come into each series looking to take the first 2 games and win that. They haven't done it. They started today, and hopefully this will continue.
And your final score here today, 2-1 for Chris Singleton and our...
Spend some time with a kiddo. What about hidden streaks, man? Top of the 9th, no outs, 1 on.
Now it's the DH, Braden Montgomery. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And fouled off.
Good base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Step off throw to first.
Oh, he's in there.
Dahlbeck dives back in safely. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. That one drifts inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Fastball is outside. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Got him! And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boog. Get back on track. His team needs him.
Yeah, that's foul off.
I'm good on that. Low on. Yeah. Low on the PCI.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Trying to close out a 1-run lead here at the top of the 9th. Got him swinging for the tag. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just...
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. That one felt good, and they add a pair. It's 4-3. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time.
Got something going here.
No doubt in my mind, just about everybody in this ballpark holding their breath on that one. I tell you, just barely snuck it inside the foul pole, and talk about a huge swing. That's it in this ball game.
Scott Alexander taking over on the mound.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Not doing well against righties. Lefties is not doing too bad. 28 games, 2-6, 2 holds.
Andrew Vaughn now.
ERA. Sinker, slider, circle.
He swings and fouls one off.
Good slider though.
2 outs, base is empty.
Down in. Ish. Middling.
And that one missing inside a sharp slider. The Rockies have some action in the pen. Diego Castillo preparing to come on if needed. Cheville getting loose as well. Out to short.
Rip.
Dive. Nice stop. Throw to first. A beautiful play to end the inning.
Call with the two
What an
run
exciting finish
shot.
to this game.
helps
An
us.
amazing play
get the
right there.
hold.
It's hard for the fans
I'm
to go
guessing
home.
Penn came
They
in
want
and
more.
saved.
They're not ready to leave and head to their cars, but an outstanding job to keep entertaining all the way.
Schuster comes in, gets an inning, and the dub. And Penn gets a save for the 16th on the year. Let's go. You active, buddy. Scouting last calls today. I think we just keep these guys. Home team down by 1. We got 2 on, 1 out. Shelby trying to get out of the jam.
First and second, 1 out. So in now for Colorado, Sam Hilliard. 0 for 2 in this one.
They hope he's the guy to spark a comeback. He tends to play better when his team is behind, so why not him?
There's a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
That one at 95, missed up top. Now 1 and 2. And it's foul.
Going high and in.
He'll do it again.
Going on in.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base.
Sam is battling.
Fights that one away, still 1 and 2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That's a little high. And it's 2 and 2.
There it is.
Looking for the K.
Good battle, good battle.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Jacob Stallings now. First offering and it just misses. And a swing and a miss.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
2 balls, 1 strike.
To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nice.
We get out of that jam.
This is a huge win to take this series on the road before heading.
Penn comes on for another save. Jesus gets that win and player of the game. You're going to give me rushing for Davis Martin. I'm going to go take that trade right now, bro. You're giving me rushing. Like, who? What else do you got here? I love that Lily is up there yelling at the dogs. They will take Roberts, though. You're telling me you're going to give me Ferris in rushing for Robert and Martin? Brother, I just stole. I literally just stole. I don't even know what my count's at. What's my count's at? Nope, not lineup. Roster 27-26. Bringing him up. Easily bringing him up. Move Schuster down. Like Corey Lee now, we may be able to actually put out on the block. Because rushing, he plays first in the outfield. Alright, we got our backup. We were not going to put him out. We're going to keep him. We're going to work around this here. Bro, we just got steals. What am I missing? Center? Down by 1.
Here's Josh Rojas. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. And the first offering is not close.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Throw over the first. Kennedy back in on the dive. Run around the move. Line drive. That's a base hit.
Run there, baby. Let's go.
Throw comes in quickly, so even with the run around the move, he holds it second.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
And that was cut on and missed. 1 ball, 1 strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Emmanuel Clase, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Pinches. The power lefty up his way. Swing and a miss. And it's 1 and 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2.
And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. Alex Call digs in now. The breaking ball misses outside.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
In the dirt, but no advance from the runners. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Center field. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. Actually, he'll stay put. And there are 2 outs. Manager out of the dugout.
Bring in Clase.
So they turn to their closer, Emmanuel Clase.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And that one fouled off.
I'm right there on that.
And a swing and a miss. Inning over. That's a... Austin Slater stands in. Swings and misses. And that is strike 1.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but...
And a swing and a miss.
Like, I know it's
Hayes
coming,
is
man.
third
Come
of the
on.
game. Andrew Vaughn now. Got to deliver as the hero. And a swing and a miss there. Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the 9th.
I'm just not reading the picture.
Clase is just 1 strike away.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game. In the
By Clase. AJ pulled a groin. All right. Actually, I don't know. Let's go to draft. Let's see what they got. I don't want to draft off that. I may have to just look at prospects. We're at 10 as well, so. Let's start it. Let's see what we got here. What's our top 3? Matt Ott, which we did scout him. Great starting pitcher. Isaac J. Starting pitcher as well. Big kid, 19, junior college. Carlton Hernandez. 20, junior college kid. Bats left, throws right. I don't know about that one. So Ricky's still out there. Juan. Like Josh. Like starting pitching wise, the kid looks great. They just reset on me. Okay, I'm on the clock. Got it. Gonna take Brad first. Can we skip to our next pick? I do like Alfonso. Trying to go younger here. Of course, Mackenzie Mack, great name. Let's look and see what we got late rounds. I don't like relievers. Starting. Go Henry, can't go wrong with that. Just come to an end. All right. See if we can't do something here. This will probably be it right here. We're gonna look at
So runner at second, 2 down. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Sox, Cody Clemens. 1 for 3. Fought off foul.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or two on base.
Swings and misses.
No
And
ball,
it's
2
0-2.
strikes.
Just about gives his skipper a heart attack, but that's where he functions best.
Line
go,
drive,
baby.
and this might be trouble.
Let's go, baby.
Runner around third on his way to the plate. He will score, and the White Sox tie it up. In with a double,
all
and the
about
go-ahead
Cody.
runs at second with 2 out.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good
Played
swing.
great.
Well, there he doesn't try to do too much.
Short. Third. Can't go wrong.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And next to hit for the Sox, DJ Gladney. And that is out of play.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning if they tie game.
Under that.
2 down, go-ahead run in scoring position. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Oh, what the
2 on, 1 out. Brayden Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox.
1 down.
3
2
strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. This one in the air, right field. Brennan makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Now he decides against it, and he's back in at second.
That's the shitty part, man. You don't really know if like you can run on that.
Tristan Gray
0
steps
for
to the plate
4
for the White Sox.
Tristan
0
Gray.
for 4. 2 ground outs, a flyout, and a strikeout. The shortstop takes the ball.
Shohei. King Giants.
That's ball 2.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute, finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to put in some runs.
Swing and a miss.
2-1.
Now 2 balls and a strike. Strike 2, and there's a real chance
Where
they'll
am I?
get out of this without allowing a run. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. That's the 3rd out. And pivotal at bat now for the dangerous Jose Ramirez. Double play ball to second. Good feed, that's one. And he can't come up with it. Relay to first in the dirt, and he can't dig it out. David Fry digs in for the Guardians. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Throws to first in time. They miss a big chance.
Got a chance.
So runner at second, 2 down. So up next for Chicago, Cody Clemens.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Yes. Hi.
Late on that fastball.
I hear you up there sprinting around.
Try to go
Little
again with
booger.
the fastball slightly elevated. He just had a hard time catching up.
There's the swing and a miss.
Ooh, Baya.
1 ball,
Get a little
2
take the
strikes.
donut off the bat, partner.
Got him. Dave Lawrence rings him up. Here's Corey Lee.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground.
0-1.
I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball.
You can see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little charter in the fastball.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Nice job behind the plate there.
Classy coming in there.
The Guardians going with a new pitcher, Tim Herron.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Dahlbeck, the next to hit, takes outside. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Two on, 2 outs. That one
2 balls,
missed.
1 strike.
I feel like that hit me.
Headed towards the corner. Brennan on the move towards the line. Brings it in.
That's off
and
the
that will end the
fence.
inning.
Oh, man.
So runner at second, 2 down. Austin Slater stands in. Oh, and this one's blasted. High and deep. It's on its way. Out of here. Ball game. That should put a jolt into this home crowd.
Thank you,
And
Austin.
the White Sox
Thank you.
win it in 12.
You Cleveland. Brother, this is rough. Like the soccer game. There you go.
When
You get those
to extra
rewards
innings,
back.
It seems like every guy is trying to come up with a big swing to hit the homer and end the ball game. Well, he did it.
And your final.
That's right. Tell her why. Ask why. gonna skip that.
What? It was almost over the wall.
That's literally my internet that you're jacking with.
I pushed it into the plug.